book coming up for launch on August 8th, Australian time, and August 7th in the US. Just really excited to talk with Laila and find out a little bit about her. So tell me, Laila, what made you decide to contribute to this book? And tell me a little bit, just a snapshot about yourself. I know you're a relationship coach and a career advisor, but we all wear a lot of hats. What's the hat that you're wearing with this chapter, and what is it that you want to convey?
You, Joel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for taking this time to showcase what I'm about and my chapter in this book. I'm a Black American woman. I just found it really important because I feel like there was a narrative throughout my life until very recently where I spent a lot of energy and my time trying to control the narrative of where things were taking me. Almost like my chapter is called Just a Script, Life is an Improv. And I have found, even prior to becoming a relationship coach, that the more I leaned into the uncertainty, the more I stopped resisting wanting to have control of the play of life, the better things turned out for me. The more I was receptive, the more the possibilities of what came to me were more abundant, were more fulfilling, were more just enriched. And so I felt very passionate when I heard about the title of the book, Making a Difference, to share my journey, to share a bit of my story as into how I came about understanding that and embracing that full-heartedly in my life.
Yeah. Get a little bit more into, if you would, the just kind of what it is that you want to convey to your readers, and what do you want them to get out of this?
I want to convey to my readers that we all feel individually like life is only happening to us. And even though we know that it isn't, when we are in the moment, when we are experiencing whatever challenges that we're having, we so desperately want to cling on to knowing what the play is, knowing what our role is, knowing how to control things, whether it's individuals or the outcome in which we're seeking.
Yeah.
And so, as I was just saying, as I've gone on in my journey of life, whether it be that I've needed to up sticks and move to a different country, or losing a job, or obtaining an opportunity that then doesn't turn out the way that you foresee it, that all of these things and the way that we look at them are all lessons, are all part of us being able to grow and upskill or up level ourselves, whether it's emotionally or physiologically in our life circumstance, by the way that we perceive what's happening to us. And the magic is letting go. People always talk about letting go, but when you truly let go, and you set yourself a goal. It doesn't mean that you just kind of live life haphazardly, but you let go of that feeling of needing to control. You
Right.
can still steer your way through life, but it's actually just embracing in the moment, what do I need to do now? What is the solution to the play or the situation or the challenge that I am being faced with? And
Right.
how can I make it to my advantage?
Yeah. And so often those things that we hang on to are really our fears, and those and the things we don't really need. It's just we just have that sort of desire to hang on to them. That's
Yeah, it's that innate kind of almost that back in our caveman mind, your fight or flight, your survival mode of like, I don't want to let go of what I know.
right.
I'm going to just stay here. I'm going to hold on and cling on to it as it's like sand through your fingertips. You're trying to hold it so tightly and it's impossible. And the moment you let go of it, you look down below and you go, oh God, I'm actually can scoop up so much more now. And that falls to my fingertips, maybe not the granules that I really need to be trying to hold on to. You only need those few special golden nuggets, if you want to call it, or beautiful, crispy white sand kernels that will bring you more abundance, bring you more joy, bring
Yeah.
you more growth, more awareness.
Yeah. That's amazing. Yeah, looking forward to reading that and just to follow your path forward in your career personally. So tell me a little bit about what's next after the book launch and what projects do you have coming up?
For me, the book is really a culmination of everything that I am trying to achieve as not only a relationship coach, but an aspiring public speaker,
Mm-hmm.
motivational speaker. My podcast, which is still very much in its infancy stage of everyday greatness, which is a continuum of me wanting to highlight the individuals like ourselves who are trying and thriving at wanting to cause a ripple effect, wanting to cause the general everyday men and women to realize that there's greatness within themselves,
Yeah.
just underneath their fingertips, but they just have to be able to connect and access to what their superpower is, what their greatness can be, just in their local surroundings. That can just cause so much more of an impact in a positive way to those in their local community and beyond. I am open and receptive to everything that
Awesome.
life is going to hopefully offer me as a result of this beautiful opportunity of being part of making a difference.
Yeah, well, you have a podcast, you're a coach or an author, you've got a lot going on.
Yeah.
So it's not like you have any lack of things to do.
And I'm welcoming the universe to give me more.
Abundance, that's what that's about, right?
Yes. Yes,
Excellent.
absolutely.
Well, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Laila, for spending the time with me. It's been great
Thank
to
you,
get to know
Joel.
you a little bit and look forward to reading and following your career from here on forward.
Thank